posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
Hey Sagittarius, it's Purple Haze, and I'm back to shine a positive light on your dark days. And I'm here to do a reading for you guys. Y'all already know. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, all of that good stuff. And let's get right into it because I know y'all waiting. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. And thank you, ancestors, for all that you do and all that you will do. For every lesson is a blessing. Please continue to shine your positive light on me, as well as the Sagittariuses listening to this particular reading, as well as the cross watchers over there being nosy. Hey. Okay. Sagittarius, good vibes. What's up with y'all? Let's get some good news. Sagittarius, gang, gang. Y'all know that's me too. Okay. Sagittarius, what's up? We're going to be touching on from the beginning of July. That's the time frame. And let's keep it moving. Let's see what we got going on so far. Ooh. Wait, move this out the damn way. Okay. Sag, you have the Four of Cups, the Justice card, okay, in reverse, and then you have the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, that came out too, so I might as well go ahead and do two more. But so far, Sag, you sometimes get easily distracted when it comes to a situation that you feel like you can't control or that's not fair. For instance, it's like you dwell on situations or instances where you know it's not right. You feel like this person is wrong. You feel like it's not fair, and it often distracts you from your journey. So a lot of you that are on some type of spiritual journey or some type of a new job, a new career, whatever it is that you're doing that's new, try not to allow anything in the background to distract you from your journey. Okay, you have the King of Swords here. You don't want to go backwards. You don't want to, you know, you've gotten this far already. You've learned so much already, Sagittarius. So you don't want to go backwards, and you don't want to allow someone else's negativity to dictate your journey. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see how these people view you. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, I showed you this one already, right? Page of Swords in reverse. Some people mistake your kindness for weakness. I'll tell you that. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like they take your kindness for weakness, and a lot of people tend to misuse you or take advantage of you. Let's get more into that. Hermit right here, the Hermit mode. And it seems as if they, this is getting heavy. Okay, Sagittarius, it seems as if there's people around you who use manipulation and who use isolation to kind of get what they want. Someone who you're dealing with, or someone who's around you, it doesn't have to be an intimate person or like anything like that. Nothing romantic. It could be either or. Completely up to you. This person tends to go into hermit mode a lot, meaning they isolate themselves a lot. And it often is due to the fact when you call them out on their bullshit. Like, you probably been telling them, like, I feel like you're taking advantage of me. And because of that, they go right back into hermit mode. But, then we have the outcome of the situation. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Let's see. You do not want to be wasting your time, Sagittarius, with people who won't change. Okay. You have the Six of Swords in reverse. Why continue to go back to the same people who waste your time? Why continue to deal with the same people that waste your time? There are some people you have to just accept them for who they are. And that's just that. Okay. Accept it for who they are and walk away. Like, there's no point of constantly giving chances when you don't have to. You have the World card. Now, I do see a promising future still ahead of you. None of this right here is going to phase you, which is great, Sagittarius. It's not going to phase you. Your kindness is what's going to lead you to so many blessings. The very thing that people take advantage of about you, Sagittarius, that's exactly what's going to allow you to succeed, okay? Like I said, you being, I guess, nice, them taking your kindness for weakness, you getting distracted by when you feel like things are not fair. They know this. All of these things about you, they consider them weaknesses. All in all, those things are what's most powerful about you, and that's why you're going to succeed with those same traits, okay? Well, I feel like I flew through that. Now we're going to touch on, we're going to do a little twist. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck cards. Now what I'm going to do is, of course, shuffle them. The bottom of the deck cards is what's heaviest on your mind, what's heavy on your heart, and what's hard for you to admit. Like, you keep it to yourself. So we're going to touch into that. We're going to see what's at the bottom of the deck, okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards from the bottom of the deck. I'm just shuffling them up real good and trying. We're not going to look at them or nothing, child. Oh, this flipped away. God, I didn't even mean to do that. 2 of Cups, okay. Okay, now we need 2 more from the bottom. 1, 2. 2 of Cups. 8 of Cups in reverse. And Judgment card. Ooh, okay, so what's heavy on your heart and what's hard for you to admit, Sagittarius, is, of course, you still want love. You're still interested in love. It may be on the back burner right now for those of you who are single. Love is still in the radar. Love is still important to you, but for some reason you try not to show that. You don't want to show the love side of you because you feel like that's what makes you vulnerable. When you show the side of you that's, when you love people, you feel like when you love people, they take advantage and it's a sign of weakness, which is not true, Sag. Like, I don't want you feeling that way. Then you have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Another thing that's hard for you to admit is there is someone who you have all of these options. For those of you who, even if you're in a relationship, single or not, you have these options. You have these people that are attracted to you, but all in all, you still want who you want. But it's like you're being content with not getting it or not getting that particular person. You have the Judgment card here. You're more so focused on facts right now. Like, it's hard for you to admit the facts, but at the same time, you still have that in the back of your head, okay? Now, let's get more clarity on that, Sag. Can we get more clarity on what is hard for Sagittarius to admit? What is something that they decided to basically deal with? Can we get more clarity on these facts as well? Okay. Okay, we got sorrow, physical body. Ooh. Okay. What's going on? Okay, is that it? All right, I'm gonna try it one more time. If I don't get nothing. Ooh. Okay, we got miracles. And we got expectancy in reverse. All right. Let me show y'all. Sorrow, okay? So we have the sorrow card. Basically, Sag, I asked for more clarity on this particular situation as far as what's hard for you to admit. You don't like to admit when you're sad. You don't like to admit your pain, okay? Not surprised. You know, Sagittarius is like, we like to, you know, be tough. Okay, and then you have the physical body here. A lot of you are longing for or craving a sexual, or it can be sexual, but there's this certain kind of touch that you crave and that you want, and I guess because you're not getting it, it's making you sad. Okay, you have miracles here though. Okay, so something or someone that you least expect, Sagittarius, is going to come right into the picture, and this particular person that's coming, that's least expected, is a person who gives your body exactly what it needs, child. I'm stuttering because what? Expectancy in reverse, like I said, is definitely someone who you least expect, who can heal your body in ways that you can't even believe, child. Ooh, Sag. Okay. Now what we doing? So now we're going to go on to you and your person, all signs. So that was pretty decent. So moral of the story is, Sag, let's see, let's go. Moral of the story is, people take your kindness for weakness, but that's okay as long as you know that you have a good heart. And your good heart, Sag, is what's going to cause you to take off. Just remember that. And those people who take advantage of that, get rid of them. If they can't see the potential in you now, if they can't see that you have a good heart, you already know what to do. And they often use, like I said, they like to play victim. They often use this hermit card, this hermit mode, to get attention. So basically, Sag, don't even fall for it. If they feel like they got to isolate themselves to get your attention, it is what it is, because if you want a Sagittarius's attention, communicate. Okay. We're gonna start off with Sagittarius and Sagittarius. We're doing you and your person all signs. So let's start off with Sag and Sag. Those of you dealing with the Sagittarius, how do you two feel about one another currently? Okay, we have, ooh, this was a lot for the first one. You have the King of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so a lot of you you're ready to move past all the pain and sorrow. There was someone who you were stuck on, but this is most likely this particular Sagittarius you're dealing with. You were stuck on them, but now you're ready to move on. Either you were stuck on a Sag or you're moving on to a Sag, okay? Six of Swords in reverse. It was hard for you to leave the situation. Eight of Cups in reverse, because it was someone that you wanted, but at the same time, you know your worth and you know what you deserve. So a lot of you are walking away from something and walking into something else, and it involves another Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius and Capricorn, how do you two feel about one another? I like the way they just fell out. Seven of Pentacles. Sagittarius and Capricorn, you are investing a lot of time with this particular Capricorn, and you feel like it's worth it. You feel like it's beneficial. You don't really see any negativity in the outcome when it comes to this particular Capricorn. You see good things coming from them. Sagittarius and Aquarius, how do you two feel about one another? Three of Swords. Okay, Sag, when it comes to this particular Aquarius, it might be a third-party situation, okay? My fault. Most likely your Aquarius that you're dealing with, you might not be the only one in the picture, or they might not be the only one in the picture. It could be you, Sag, juggling an Aquarius and somebody else. But it's a third-party situation. I would just say be careful with that and tread lightly. And if it doesn't resonate, don't make it, okay? Just move on. Sagittarius and Pisces. Okay, we have the Emperor card. Sagittarius, you're dealing with the Pisces who's very knowledgeable. They have a lot of wisdom. You often go to them for advice, or you admire them. Or Sag, you're dealing with a Pisces that's older than you, and that attracts you to them. Sagittarius and Aries, how do you two feel about one another? Five of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like when it comes to this particular Aries, they're very stubborn. You try to help them, you try to heal them, and they don't want it. Like I always say, we can't save everybody. So if they don't want to be saved, don't save them. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Sagittarius and Taurus. Sagittarius and Taurus, how do you two feel about one another? You have the Knight of Swords here in reverse. Sagittarius and Taurus, you guys have a problem getting over a lot of things, and there's a lot of stubbornness between you two simply because you don't like to talk about it. You both got a habit of wanting to just avoid the situation, or like it is what it is. You want to just let it go. You hold on to so much because you're not really communicating. Whatever it is that you need to tell Taurus, go ahead and do it. Or you're going to be holding on to a grudge and eventually you'll explode, child. Sagittarius and Gemini, how do you two, don't you do it, feel about one another? Okay, because these cards be playing, child. Page of Cups. Sagittarius, when it comes to this particular Gemini, you guys struggle with emotions. You struggle with how to handle them. One of you or both of them handle your emotions very immaturely. Okay, and it's because you didn't expect this, and you're not used to feeling these things for this particular Gemini, so your emotions kind of get in the way, but you handle them, or they handle them very maturely. Okay, this card fell out, the Star card. One of you still have hope for the relationship as well. One of you feel like there's still a chance. Sagittarius and Cancer, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Sag and Cancer, you guys have great potential as well. You guys work well together when it comes to money, but at the same time, you often kind of sabotage yourself a lot. Not all of you, some of you. There are some of you dealing with the Sagittarius where you guys just work well together when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to money, all of that, the essential things. But then there's some of you who, of course, you have chemistry with Cancer, but it often gets sabotaged due to greed. Okay, Sagittarius and Leo. Four of Wands in reverse. Sagittarius and Leo, you're not really in the mood for a celebration. You guys were probably meant to celebrate something and it was canceled. Maybe an anniversary was coming up, it was canceled. Or I feel like you two probably ended something right before like some type of event or celebration. Sagittarius and Virgo, how do you two feel about one another? Sagittarius and Virgo. Sagittarius, oh, what's happening here? Sagittarius, thank you, and Virgo, come on. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius and Virgo, you're dealing with a Virgo who feel like you're either the one that got away, or they once thought that they once had all of these options and you were the only one that they wanted. But I feel like that's about to change because maybe they realize you two just simply won't work. Okay? Sagittarius and Libra, how do you two feel about one another? Ooh, Queen of Wands. So Sagittarius and Libra, you guys have a lot of potential as well. You handle your emotions pretty well. You're very passionate about each other. I feel like you guys bring out the creative side in one another. Like, you guys are each other's muse. You inspire each other. And then lastly, Sagittarius and Scorpio. Sagittarius and Scorpio. I'm so glad none of these cards flew out. The High Priestess in reverse. Sag, when it comes to your Scorpio, or the Scorpio that you're dealing with, you guys often go against your intuition. You guys, I feel like either it can go two ways. Either you guys know it won't work, but you keep trying, so that's going against your intuition, or it will work, but you guys just it will work, but you guys go against your intuition. You know the right thing to do, you know the wrong thing to do, but I feel like there's a lot of stubbornness here. But whatever the case may be, Sag and Scorpio, you guys often go against your intuition when it comes to each other. So, and I know sometimes it's hard to follow your intuition, but I would just say, Sag, that the best way to know exactly what to do, how you feel, try as hard as you can to listen to your gut and don't force anything, okay? All right, and that's what I have for Sagittarius. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular reading. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you have already subscribed, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I really do, like, seriously. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button, and I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye, Sag.
I'm in a place serene and pure and free.